Welcome back, everybody, for more Snoopy's Town Tale. But before I let YouTuber Hellgear talk to you, Community Manager Hellgear has a few words to say. Now, the Chocolate Land pack is on sale right now. However, I want to stretch one thing perfectly clear to all of you watching. And that thing is this. If you're going to get any of these packs that go on sale, get them as soon as possible. Take it from me, I learned this the hard way. Getting the first $10 pack, not the chocolate sculptures one, but the other one, I got that on the last day. But the problem was this. When I purchased that particular pack, it was past the time period of the promotion, even though it listed the discounted price. Customer support explained to me that it was a time zone issue. That even though in my time zone the promotional pack was live, in the time zone of the game, it was expired. So I paid the full price on that. I tell you these things so that you don't have to go through issues like this. And to those who don't know, yeah, I did not get my happy ending on that, but I did get the fair reasoning, and I will take the fair reasoning. But with that being said, get your packs while they're in the time period of the game. And I'm going to look and figure out what time period, which time zone this game operates on. And when I figure that out, I will let you know. And with that being said, it's time to give YouTuber Hellgear back the show. Please enjoy yourselves. Well, YouTubers, it is I, Hellgear. Welcome back to Snoopy's Town Tale. I don't know why everyone gets so worked up about Valentine's Day. Well, the reason is... Okay, Snoopy. While you look for cookies and while I take a bite out of one of my own, I'm going to explain how this works. Mmm. Mmm. Cookie. Alrighty. This is usually the time of the year where folks want to get lucky, but not always. And Valentine's Day is big on women. The ladies love Valentine's Day, especially in Japan. The fellas, they're like, okay, sure, let me give the girls some play on Valentine's Day so they can return the play my way come White Day. But Snoopy's Town Tale is not going to do a White Day episode because White Day is 3 days before St. Patty's. And the thought of 2 Valentine's Day events, while it would be nice, don't think the development team is going to do that. I always get lots of Valentines every year, and cards are nice, but if anyone really understood me, they'd know I love chocolate chip cookies most of all. Well, why don't you ask Fifi to get you some chocolate chip cookies? Ask Fifi. She'll spend some time baking chocolate chip cookies for you. I wonder who will make me the best cookies this year. I should do a little investigating. Well, unfortunately, Loretta isn't giving us cookies, but she does give us mugs of chocolate, the Girl Scout. And yes, she is a Girl Scout, and yes, I am enjoying my Girl Scout cookies, ma'am. All right, Snoopy, we got all the stuff. So it's time to get you suited and booted in the cookie suit. Of all things, the cookie suit. All right, then. I don't think I got the points for that, but you know what? We don't care. Let's get back to business. Let's see what Lucy's up to. I do smell chocolate, so that's a good start.
These chocolate coins are coming out perfectly. Now let me wrap them in foil.
Foil wrapped chocolate. Chocolate coins? She should be making chocolate chips. The man with the wig on the wrapper does look familiar, though. It's someone Schroeder always talks about. Yeah, Beethoven's chocolates. I love this. Thank goodness they didn't make a movie of that. Beethoven's chocolates. All right. Chocolate cookies, truffles, and bonbon sculpture. Well, lucky us. Oh, here's something you need to know. You know these cookie stand item spawns? They don't show up in the suppliers tab. So the only way to get more of these cookie stands is to get them through the event and through the packs. So if any devs are watching this video, this episode, and you're hearing about this, yeah, don't do that shit again. Like for real, don't ever do this shit again. If the suppliers for this event, if one supplier for this event is in the supply tab, then both suppliers for the event to give us the material should be in the supplies tab. That is just lazy. That is lazy. There is no excuse these cookies should not be in the suppliers tab. Now these recipe books from the past cooking event, I can understand if those weren't there, even though it would still be a disservice to the new players. But the fact that the new players can only get more cookie stands through the event itself and not in the supply tab, that's shameful. So for the next event coming up, don't do that shit. Really. Don't do that. You're going to have a lot of people hot at you, right? You're going to have a lot of new players hot. You know, community manager Hellgear does look through the community when it comes to this game and the players that go through these events. And yeah, that's one of those things that comes up every now and again. It's like, okay, I don't have room to place this stuff. Why don't I have this thing come up? How come certain characters that revolve around cookies don't give us this? Well, I mean, that's the one thing about Loretta. Anything, and this is just something that not only I share the sentiment on, but many people in the community agree with this. Right? I need to move this damn piano. Maybe turn it around for, there we go. Like, anything revolving around cookies, Loretta should be able to give you something for it. Now, she doesn't give us cookies right out the gate this time. And this lovely fountain still hasn't been fixed. It still gives us event items from the past event. I guess it's just going to be stuck that way. But base items for crafting, like these cookies from the cookie stand and the recipe books, those should be available in the supply tabs. Like, the base crafting item should be available for all players without having to spend $5 or spend money on a supplier, like, that's a bad call, you guys. That really is a bad call. And players shouldn't have to be punished spending money to get one of the two base crafting material spawns. So whoever thought that was a good idea on the dev team, you need to put him in the middle of the room, and everybody needs to be like, for shame, with the shaky fingers. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is a disservice to your player base. When we do not disservice the player base unless it's for justified means. All right, then. Chocolate cookies, chocolate truffles. There we go. I have to go get peppermint patty. One thing I will say is it's nice to see Belle actually getting in on this. But the black heart bathing suit just looks weird on her. It does. Okay, Marcy, one more round of 30-minute cookies. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to let you walk around town. Because I have a funny feeling if I go through these gift boxes, I might just open up your outfit. Peppermint Patty's outfit has been opened up. So, let's get her suited and get her booted so she's not excluded, especially since she gives me the chocolate cookies that I need. Okay. Thank you, Peppermint Patty. Let's free up Frida too. There we go. Someone who's gotten farther into this game says that Heather has a line in this event. So if that's true, no spoilers. If that's true, I want to be able to get that on camera because that's the one thing about this Valentine's Day event that I'm going to talk about that I didn't get to do before. You guys may not realize this, but this Valentine's Day event day actually is the anniversary of another Valentine's Day event. Specifically, the Valentine's Day event where Lila first shows up as a playable character in this game. Yes, that's right. This Valentine's Day event is the many-year anniversary of Lila's Valentine's Day event. And to those who are wondering, I did cover that in the Snoopy's Town Tale playlist. So, yes, you can go back in this very, very long playlist through Valentine's Day events, and you can see that event because, yes, I did cover it. And if you don't want to go through all of that, I'm sure Grimmakin also did a little piece on this Valentine's Day event, so check him out too. All right. Now, where was I going? That's right. I need to go find Bill. Because Bill is one of the few characters who will give me cameras. And cameras are needed for the truffles. Gotta free Bill. Gotta feel free Shermie too. All right, Bill. There we go. You are free to move around for a little bit, Bill. All righty then. Like, Bill is getting me cameras in 2.5 hours. Who else gives me cameras? What's his face? Shermie does too, but damn it, I really am like brain farting on his name. It's the guy who has the crush on Marcy. And I also get a camera at the theater, which I'm going to collect. But still, 60 some characters in this game, and I don't have them all down, and I don't have all their names down pat. Floyd, that's what it is. Floyd. He can give me cameras too. Austin also gives me cameras, but he's in the factory now. Mm-mm-mm. Jose Peterson giving me Dimvar groceries. All right. Got to crack open gift boxes now. That way, I can advance that. There's another store over here. There we go. And then get this store. Oh, I got this store already. Good. Good. Gotta get the cornucopia too. So, let's go to the farm, which is near our event. Crack the cornucopia. And let's get some good goods. Well, that's the whole truffle kit. Wow. Of course, Peppermint Patty is there tasting the chocolate like a good chef is supposed to. Taste the chocolate as you make it. Yep. All good chefs are supposed to taste the food while they make it. Because remember, folks, if you as a chef don't like the food that you make, why serve it to people? Let's crack them boxes. Well, that box wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad at all. But we're going to bust some more boxes. Well, I don't need those anymore. Now, I'm supposed to tap on Snoopy and it'll zoom in to which one of these guys gives me the extra stuff. But I think it's going to be Schroeder that gives me this thing. Nope, it is not Schroeder that gives me this thing. But tapping on Schroeder did jump me up in the tiers, so no harm, no foul. Got 5 more boxes to crack open. Lucy doesn't give me any of the trouble. She gives me the chocolate heart cake. I wonder if that keyboard is edible, or the if the keyboard, if that piano was edible. Well, thank you, Charlie Brown, for giving me the chocolate brownies that I needed. That makes me smile. That really does make me smile. Feels good. Feels real good. I want to talk about the outfits everybody is wearing, but I usually save that until the end. So I'm going to save that until the end. Why? Because I'm supposed to talk about that last. When this event is over, I'm moving this heart little arch right here that Sophie's standing under. Put it back over there on Lover's Lane, along with this heart shaped car. But getting everybody reset into position is going to be the most important part of all of this madness. Why? Not just because I said so, but because I need to pick up this stuff and they'll help my tears go up as well. That's the main reason why. But I have to admit, when this gets to be a full house because Frida and Marcy still have their own stations left to work on, it's going to be nice to take a picture of all of this. Have everybody here. Yep, that's going to be real nice to have everybody here. The bonbon sculpture. Let's get this up here. Like the chocolate waterfall, like the waterfall with the marshmallows. I actually like that. That's something you actually see at like a brunch. Like one of those, like the Mother's Day brunch. That's what I expect to see that. Like for Valentine's Day, nah. Now, to all of my new viewers out there who are coming from Korea, that amazed me. I have some Korean viewers out here. Didn't expect to have Korean viewers watching here, watching episodes of Snoopy Town, but thank you. Welcome. Place it right here for now. Pop some boxes. Normally, for these events, I try to find a musical track for these, but I just couldn't find a decent musical track for Valentine's Day. Somebody said I should have used the one track from the past Valentine's Day event, but we're inside of a chocolate factory. You can't use that. I mean, it's Valentine's fitting, but it's just not for a factory. We're inside the chocolate factory, you know? Sweet. It gave me one of the event items that I needed. That's great. Thank you for giving me some truffles. Anybody else notice how the item box here for this event menu is below the Snoopy head? It's usually above the Snoopy head. But they put it underneath the Snoopy head this time. I think that's going to be a permanent change. Hmm. I wonder if it's going to be Frida or Marcy that's going to be next to Franklin. Well, we're about to find out one of these spots. Okay, that should be the last of Frida's outfit. So let's get her suited and booted, and I'll crack some more boxes afterward. Man, that went by fast, Shermy. Alrighty, my man. Let's get some more sweet, sweet camera action. Taking selfies. It's amazing how Floyd takes selfies when back when the Peanuts was concepted by Sparky. They didn't take selfies of themselves. They didn't have the cameras for it. I mean, they could, but those are the big funky cameras. They didn't have like the modern day camera. He's got like the modern day camera. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Now let's get Frida suited and booted, like I said I was going to do. And then we can get back to cracking boxes. Because that is the plan. Wow, you were right next to Marcy. You're supposed to be right next to Marcy, actually. But that's fine. Frida get to put on her chocolate truffle dress. Actually looks great on her. But I'm going to talk about outfits later. Well, look at that. You give me this thing. And that's exactly what I need. Good to know. You love to see it. Normally, I whine about the last outfit near the end, but fortunately, this outfit came right when you needed it to be. Maybe I have to retract that. Hey, she's right next to Franklin. Right next to Franklin. Careful with that cocoa powder. Oh, she sneezed on the truffles. Come on, girl, that's nasty. Oh, they're gonna be sick. Austin chugging down his drink. He's over there getting lit. Remember, folks, and I think we had this discussion for Splatoon 3 because everybody on Team Milk Chocolate was pissed. The Team White Chocolate won again. Yes, they were mad. I took Team White Chocolate the first time around. I defended Team White Chocolate, had a field day. That was some good stuff. Like, people think that folks don't like white chocolate. Well, it's not even real chocolate. Actually, white chocolate is real chocolate. The problem is it's a sweeter chocolate. You know, that's one thing about chocolate. Chocolate is not sweet. Okay, that's something that folks have to understand. Chocolate is not sweet. You know, candy companies put sugar in chocolate. Okay? Like dark chocolate is the prime example of this. If you were to get real dark chocolate, and I probably said this before, this should get me Marcy's outfit. Or at least I'm closing in on Marcy's outfit. Like dark chocolate for real is very, very bitter. That's like when you see, what is it, Lint, and they sell dark chocolate and it's like 70% cocoa. That's because real chocolate doesn't have sugar in it. It's supposed to be bitter. If you were to get real chocolate powder, like the real coca, that stuff is the most bitter mess you will ever taste. It's supposed to be that way. You know, it's supposed to be bitter. Chocolate is not sweet by default. And the funny thing is, chocolate is actually a spice. You know, you would think about that. Like, chocolate powder is actually a spice. Some people actually use it as an ingredient for chili. Yeah, that's right. Chocolate powder in chili actually works very well. I've cooked chocolate powder in chili. Ooh, that was good stuff. All right, Marcy, you can finally put your outfit on, girl, and get you in the mix. Get it? Because she's working a cake mix. Okay, I'll stop. Would have been nice to actually get this chocolate heart earlier on for the first event, mini event, but better never than not at all, right? I should take a picture of this right here for the last part, because this is essentially everybody. I think I will do that. Let's finish cracking the boxes and then call this an episode. You know, they have to put sugar in chocolate. And because white chocolate is sweeter than milk chocolate and a whole lot sweeter than dark chocolate, people prefer it. It's a refined taste. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time in Valentine's Snoopy and the Chocolate Factory.